This reading is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and Venuses. It's a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Take what makes sense and leave the rest of it behind. All right, Taurus. Whoa. Man, that's the first time I've ever seen this card come out. That's crazy. I've never seen this card before. I work with this deck all the time, like every day. I've never seen that card. That's crazy. Like, shocked me. All right. You have the you have Lovers coming out as a general energy of the reading. So as far as I can see right now, yeah, this is very positive. Emotionally, I think you're dealing with your shadows a little bit. You're dealing with the darker side of you, maybe jealousy, I was going to say indolence, insecurity, shyness, all the negative, all the darker parts of you that you might not necessarily like, that you wouldn't want other people to see, and so emotionally, yeah, that's happening, but you're working with them. You're not taking them you're not being overruled by them. You're not being ruled by them at all. You're not being so much like controlled by them, but you're fighting them almost. It's like you don't want to be seen in that light. So why would you allow those things to like push you in a certain direction? You're fighting them off, but in a positive way. And in the physical, you have the Power and Truth. Very good card. So yeah, you're getting down to the truth of it. I mean, why would you want to deal with this negative emotions, these negative parts of yourself, when they're not really there? They don't need to be there, because they're just there because they're a lie. And you're dealing in the physical world with your truth, with the truth of the matter, the truth of the situation. And the truth is, things are going really well. That's the truth. And when the shadow comes and shows you all these negative parts of you that you don't like, that's not the truth. That's a lie. And you're working with those. You're fighting against those lies because the world around you is what's really happening. What's really happening right now is there's a lot going on, and you have strength to get through it. That's the truth. And you're focusing on that strongly. You're looking at you're getting down to it. There's no space for lies. There's no space for insecurity or shame or doubt or uncertainty. There is no space for that. And the physical, as in your energy, is victory and success and balance. So why would you work? That's why the Ace of Swords is here, is because why would you waste time on your insecurities? They're going to be there, yeah. They're going to be there, and they're going to show themselves to you. But why would you waste time on them? And so I think what's really happening here is that you are balancing them out, so to speak. You're looking at all the success that you have in the world, and that balances out the shadows. But at the same time, I think I can understand why that's there, because you have the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So I can understand why that's there, why you're dealing with the shadows. Maybe you might be broker than you thought you would be. Maybe you might not have anything. You might actually not have any money or any physical standing in the world. You might just be poor, or like physically poor, physically broke or something. And so that's showing your shadows, but you're fighting those shadows, so that because you have to realize that the truth is right in front of you. What's happening in your world is the truth. And so you might look at your bank account and it might be low. And that's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. But you also look at your love and your family, and that's the truth of the matter as well. And your support systems and your the love of your life, or your family, or your children. That's the truth. And so it's just looking at them and being balanced in that. If you look at your bank account and it's lower than you like, or it's lower than you thought it would be, or you might have a payment on your home or your apartment that you can't pay or something, that's there. Yeah, and that's going to bring up some negative emotions. Um, but I think you can handle that really well, because you have other people around you. Rely on the others around you to help you and to help come up with ideas of how to do things. Like, don't, as a Taurus, you might be a little bit, you internalize things, I would say. So it's almost as if you have these problems, but you want to internalize them first before going out into the world and asking. And that's totally fine. That's just how you function. And so you want to internalize them first before saying, hey, I need help. You do it in a creative way, but first you have to deal with your own self first, so that you don't have to rely on others. And so it's asking for help, being patient with other people, because they need the patience just as much as you need it. So if you're going to be patient with yourself, you have to be patient with others. And so being patient requires a sense of partnership, and this partnership is going to bring you new emotional feelings, new emotional states. So I think you'll find a lot of help with others around you and with the support system that you have. That support system is going to help you to grow in a way that you thought not possible. And that's where the lovers comes in. Is it's a harmony, it's a harmonious aspect of your shadow. Is your fight, your only job now is to fight your own shadow, is to fight your own insecurities, and to understand them in a way that you don't let them overtake you. But in order for that to happen, you need family. You need support systems from other people emotionally. And that could be from anyone. It could be from your friends, your lovers, anyone that will support you emotionally, and that you, even if you don't know that they will, just they'll be there for you this month. And that's pretty much it. There is no question or doubt. I think that where the doubt comes in, that's the shadow as well. Being, if I call this person, they won't talk to me. If I share my feelings with someone that I see in authority, or that I see that doesn't really care about me, if I share my feelings with them, they won't care. That might not be true this month. Yeah, from what I see, it won't be true this month. It'll be, they're here to help, and you need it, because you can't do it alone. But you can do it alone, but you also need other people. And so, just to clarify the ending, so yeah, this month might be a month where you don't make a lot of money, or you don't make anything, or you're poor or something. But that doesn't mean that you're not rich. That doesn't mean that you're not rich, It just might mean that you can't really afford to do what you wanted right now. But with the help of others and the support of others, that will come. So you have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, don't be afraid to make that move, to ask someone for help. Don't be afraid to do something new. Don't be afraid to do something completely new that you've never done before. Just don't be afraid. The fear, the shadow, is what will make you be afraid. Don't be. You don't have to be. Find the truth in the matter. If the truth is, I want to exercise or something, the truth of the matter is, okay, you have the resources. You may even have the ability. You might have a gym next to you. You have something. You could do something that could put you in that situation where you could just do that. And the shadow will be like, well, I'm kind of insecure. I don't like the way my body feels. I don't have time. I'm shy. I'm this and that. That's the shadow. And the creative part is, let's just go do it and see what happens. And so there's no obstacles in the way. You have no obstacles, but you do need support. You need other people with you. So it's like, if you want to do something creative, you need support. You can't just go do it alone. Like, if you're going to go to the gym or something, or you're going to go like, well, say you're going to do something big, like open a restaurant. You can't open a restaurant by yourself. You need other people. And so if that's what you want to do, then you need others. So you need the support of other people to go with you to help you in that situation. And they will. They'll help you. And if they don't, they're not supposed to. But from what I see here, they will, because the support that you need is there. It's just that it doesn't look like it is. But it is. All right.